Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Taffel and today we are doing another episode of UF Meet the Students. So today we have Heather Kalaman as our guest. So Heather, can you start by introducing yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Heather Kalaman. I actually just started my third year in the DPM program. So for the last 2 years, I've actually been co-enrolled. So while I've been a full-time DPM student, I've also been working on my master's degree in the environmental horticulture department here at UF as well.
So can you share some of your favorite aspects of the DPM program?
Yes, absolutely. So I did my bachelor's degree in biology. And I really enjoyed my time as an undergraduate biology student, not only because I had the opportunity to learn about such a wide array of different biological organisms, but really different fields of biological study. So I've had a pretty diverse range of scientific interests most of my life, everything from plant physiology and horticulture. I've always had a passion for entomology and mycology. So, with each of these individual passions kind of occupying a small portion of my attention, I was really drawn to the DPM program because it is interdisciplinary and it really stresses the importance of becoming well versed in so many different areas and components of plant science and plant health. And the other really big selling point for me with the DPM program was that it's such an applied degree. So while all of the DPM students are gaining experience in research with their individual research projects that they're participating in, we're also presented with so many opportunities for hands-on experience with plant diagnostic work and plant health. So that was really important to me as well.
So on the other side, outside of the DPM program, what extracurriculars are you involved in?
For the last 2 years, I've been an active member of the Environmental Horticulture Graduate Student Association. Last year, I actually got to serve as vice president. And a really busy time of the year for us is the spring. This is when we're generally preparing for our annual plant sale. And this involves the propagation and greenhouse maintenance of over 5,000 ornamental coleus plants. So all of the revenue that we generate from this plant sale goes towards funding different academic trips. Last summer, we got to travel to Jalapa, Veracruz in Mexico and visit the Ecology Research Institute there. And these academic trips are really important because we get to learn more about various methods of agricultural and ornamental production and to learn more about native ecosystems of that area. This is also my second year serving as the secretary for the Doctor of Plant Medicine student organization. So I'm generally responsible for organizing officer meetings, taking minutes for the general student body on upcoming events and things like that. Outside of academia, I am an avid hiker, so I try to spend as much time as possible outdoors. I really enjoy photography and attempting to identify all of the different plants and insects and fungal organisms that I find. So, yeah.
That's a really interesting variety. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay.
So in the DPM program, have you participated in an internship or research?
So my first 2 years as a DPM student, I was funded on an assistantship with the USDA NEFA Crop Protection and Pest Management Extension Implementation Project. And this assistantship really focused on education on pollinator health and on pollinator plant interactions. So to contribute to this work, we conducted a 6-month field study at 2 sites in Florida. And we really were seeking to evaluate different native and non-native ornamentals that are commonly advertised as pollinator friendly, as floral resources for different pollinating insect communities. So we were interested in looking at really the efficacy of these claims and how attractive some of these modern hybrid cultivars are for different pollinating insects. So how attractive they are and how resource rich they are compared to some of our native wildflowers. I think that research experience was really fundamental in allowing me to gain exposure to experimental design and really managing my own field research project. So managing a team and schedules and data collection in different locations for an extended period of time while also being a student. And recently I was also involved in a really cool collaborative project between UF and Syngenta Flowers, and we were evaluating different cultivars of hemp for CBD production here in Florida.
So would you say that there's a lot of opportunities for research?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that opportunities present themselves to work on various research projects all the time. And I also encourage students to seek them out as well.
So what's your career goal out of this, and how do you think the DPM program has helped you reach that goal?
So my overall goal is to be able to better serve my community by helping people grow the healthiest plants they possibly can. It's also to educate others and to continue educating myself on the most environmentally sound ways to do this through integrated practices related to plant health and pest management. I think that the DPM program really has and will continue to prepare me for my future career goals in several ways. I think that the combination of an immersive academic experience and research-based experiences really provide a foundation for me to grow as a scientist. And it's also been the interpersonal relationships I've formed along the way as well. So whether that's been directly in my courses with other students or faculty, or while presenting my research at various professional conferences, attending workshops, or through your extracurricular activities, I've been able to constantly network and form lasting relationships with people in various fields, and that's been really exciting as well.
And to finish up, do you have any advice for new DPM students on how to make the most of their experience?
So my advice to new or prospective DPM students is to really take things one day at a time. I think that from the very beginning of this program and really graduate school in general, it can be very easy to get caught up in wanting to immediately be an expert in plant, soil, or weed science, and plant pathology, and entomology, and nematology. But I always try to remind myself and others that this is really a marathon, it's not a race. So to really try to absorb and appreciate the projects that you work on and the lectures that you attend and the lab experiences that you gain, because it really is a growing experience and it does take time. That being said, my other piece of advice is to really hit the ground running from day one. So work hard and learn all that you can, because time really does fly. And also, don't hesitate to gain experiences in areas that maybe initially seem kind of outside of your realm of interest or even expertise, because you never know how those experiences will evolve over time, who you might meet, what specific area of a subject you might discover you have this immense passion for, and really what future career opportunities might present themselves.
And as you've said, there's a lot of opportunities to do so. Thank you very much, Heather. I appreciate you zooming in today to share all of this information. And that's all we have for today. So thank you to our viewers and stay tuned for more episodes.